So welcome back, everybody. We are going to talk today about finding free stuff by the curb. And it happens so frequently that I'm thinking that it must just happen everywhere, and so you have to be an opportunist and be on the lookout for when people are putting stuff either, for free on the side of the road, on their curb, their driveway, anywhere, because this just happened to me this week and it happened right in front of my house. We're going to talk about that today, and let's get to it. So there it is. Woke up this morning, and across the street, this house had all of this stuff on their driveway with a little sign that says free. Now I'm going to show you what I got. Okay, so inside of one of the boxes that was out there for free were all of these comic books. Some of these comic books I've never seen. Some of them don't have any kind of comps on them, and some of them, the comps are just absolutely ridiculous. So whenever I get some of them listed, I'm going to add to this video so you guys can see what kind of money I'm expecting to make from this free pile that was left in my neighbor's driveway. All right. Craziness. All right. So from the video clip that I just showed you, you can see all of the comic books that I found that was for free, y'all, for free. I can't even believe it. I got a bunch of other stuff too, but the comic books are what really captured my attention. I got some other stuff that I'll put in my booth, so I'll make another video for that, but this one specifically is for eBay. I have listed 3 already, and those 3 I put up for auction. So we're just going to kind of see what happens for them. The stats and the comps on those were extremely well. So I just figured, hey, I'll put it up there and we'll see what happens as far as the auctions go. If it reaches, what I think it's going to do, fabulous. And if not, all of these books were free. Y'all, I pulled them out of the trash. So we're going to talk a bit about this, and let's just start talking about it. All right, so the first one we're going to talk about is this Flash here. I am not a comic book connoisseur. However, when I was a kid, I did love looking at comic books. And one of my cousins, he had a huge collection of them and would occasionally let us go up into his bedroom. And I remember when we were kids, we were so excited anytime he'd open up this big giant trunk at the foot of his bed and let us look at all of the different comic books that he had in there. And it was just amazing, and that's one of the coolest memories that I have as a kid. We'd go over to my grandma's house, and my cousin would always be upstairs. And of course, he was a teenager. I think he was like 15 or 16 at the time, and so we were like so excited because, we're the little ones, and he's letting us look at his cool stash of comic books. But anyway, so that's about all I know about comic books, other than what I've learned here and there being on eBay. So this one here, I was going through and found it and just almost had like heart palpitations when I saw what it was selling for. But again, this was just across the street. Somebody was getting rid of all of their stuff, and it was just a big giant box that said free. Next is going to be this Mad Max magazine. Now these are, and I'm wondering if that's maybe why they got rid of them, is because they weren't in plastic. They are, they're not in mint condition. These aren't comic books or magazines that I would necessarily send them to get graded because of the condition that they're in. They are in used condition, but the comps on them look good to me. So we're just gonna go with it. Next is gonna be this Thor, and I don't know, I was looking at this guy and I'm thinking he's Loki just from his little horns, little helmet thing that he has. Even though it's not the Loki that we know nowadays, it's I believe that is Thor and Loki. And this one too, like I was saying, they're not in the best of condition, but when you happen to pull them out of the trash, you can see how they've got, you know, they've got some holes happening, but not bad. Not bad comps on that one either. Then we have this amazing Spider-Man, and it's the first time that you see, I believe Dr. Octopus. This is the first time that he is in a comic book, or the first time that they draw him, whatever. So it makes this one extremely collectible. And for me to have found it, you know, in a box across the street for free is just amazing. So the neighbors were moving out, and so they've been over there cleaning and getting rid of everything, and so it was just in a box. Now this is one that I had not heard of. The comps on it were fairly strong, and I was just kind of, you know, I thought at first, when I thought, oh, that'll probably be, you know, the $10, $15 one, which most of them are. Most of them are $10, $15, $25 comics. However, this one, the comps on it were a little bit higher, and very bright. All of the books inside, even though the covers are kind of rough, inside the pages are crisp and bright, and the colors look really, really good. So we'll just kind of see where that goes. Next is this one that I wanted to kind of point out. And these are going to be the last two that I'm going to kind of, you know, show you guys, because later on I will make a video when they start to sell. But there's two of them. There were two of these, and they each go for about $29 a piece. So I figured, hey, if one is good, two's even better. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for me for this week for my video. And like I said, it was just kind of a fluke. I was coming home and happened to look over, and they had all this stuff in their yard that said free, take me home. And so I did. Anyway, alright guys, so that's it for my video for this week. Subscribe.